All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the show again. So let's get started. All right, so first thing and foremost, what you see over here is gold. It's actually started opening trading already, but like what I mentioned, because the daily candle isn't closed, I wouldn't update any of my data in terms of both market structure and the trend itself. What you can, of course, see is the 4-hour chart. So even though this is considered a sell zone, you don't look for short until a clear resistance or rejection has been taken place. So this does show signs of clear resistance. So you can see a very swift move upwards and then a very swift move downwards. So if you're looking to enter, okay, this one you can delete it. So if you're looking to enter a short, what I would suggest is you wait for this to drop down now. So you look for a little bit of pullback if it's a big pullback, and then after that it breaks further down, then that will be the best good entry for short. So basically you will put potential short over here. Okay, let me just put it aside first. Yeah, so that update can be done later. All right, so basically over here, what you will see is, yeah, you can have a type stop loss over here, and your target profit can still be somewhere here for your T2. This will be a really good stop loss to get. And then you could have your first stop loss somewhere around here in the middle zone of it at the 200 simple moving average for the 4-hour chart. So this you will take in and reduce all your 50%, so reduce your position size by 50%, and then you'll write the remainder position down there. So yeah, that's how I'll manage this particular trade if I was trading the 4-hour. Otherwise, let's move over to Euro. Just a quick look. In terms of daily chart wise, yeah, looking some sort of potentially good bounce over here as well. So if it does bounce, you look for potential long, and then you have a stop loss somewhere around here, good enough gap, and then you can target the next zone. So there could be a potential setup as well. So if you want to look a little bit closer, what I will want to look on a 4-hour chart is here, a little bit of retracement, and then I want to break a higher high. So the minute it breaks a higher high, you can see this is a high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high, and a lower low and lower low. So what you want to see is basically a high, a low, a high, a lower low, a higher low, and a higher high. So the minute the higher high is formed, that is where I am seeing some change in transition of a trend in the 4-hour chart. And you can see that coincides with this bounce at the daily chart itself. So that's the confluence factor you see. Okay, so now this is covered. Let's get to the main token of the day, which is basically Bitcoin. So, all right, so for Bitcoin over here, actually, I've already closed my short setup earlier today. And yeah, but before I do, let's update the market structure first. So in terms of daily market structure, what I see over here is a high, a lower high, a lower low. So in terms of the market structure wise, it's clearly, oh, let's update the weekly one actually. It's over here. So yeah, so that is what I use for trading. This is what I use for the daily analysis. Okay, so what you see over here is very simple. In terms of the weekly chart, what you get is a high, a higher high, a low, a higher low has been formed. Would you consider that a higher low? No, that is not technically a higher low. So this week has yet to close, so you could still continue to go down further. So this is not a low yet. So if this is not a low, you will still have to take here. So in this case, you got a higher high, you got a lower low, so you're still in neutral territory. In terms of your, okay, so in terms of your, sorry, the tab is just distracting. So yeah, so in terms of the market trend wise, it's still clearly bullish. As you can see, price is very much above this 200 simple moving average. So in terms of the strength of the trend wise, like what I mentioned, is also strong. You get this 50, 150, and 200. So it still remains neutral, and it's very simple because until this week forms a higher than this, then this officially becomes the higher low. So that is where yes, continuation factor of a bullish market structure on the weekly time frame. So are there potential? Yes, but this week has just started, so it's very hard for me to say. So in the daily structure, what you see over here is a high, a lower high, a low, and a lower low. So once it is confirmed, what you see over on the daily chart is a bearish market structure, a bullish trend, and a strong trend actually. No, I think it's a no. Yeah, it's a strong trend. So you get the 50, 150, and 200 and line very nicely. All right, so over at the 4-hour chart is also the reason why I closed my trade. So what happened, you can see over here is this. So like what I say, I've entered over here when it breaks the short, this 9,400 over region. I enter along here, and I so actually break even for this particular trade. So what happened is that basically I shorted here, I see it was forming lower highs and lower lows. But what changed is over here. So you have a low, you have a higher high, you have a high, you have a higher high closing over here actually. So the minute actually closes above this high is where I see a potential change, because instead of getting clear rejection of this 50 simple moving average, it actually accumulates below, which is the first sign of potential bullish momentum. And then when it falls down, it actually forms a higher low. So there's a second sign. And the third and final confirmation signal I see was that it breaks and closes above to form a higher high than this. So that was the final straw, and I closed all the position I had at the point in time. So yeah, so right now what happens is that price actually broke above this 200 simple moving average. It does looks bullish in the near term, and I've actually entered along just before I started this. So the reason why it's simple, because you get a low, a higher low, a high, and a higher high has closed actually. So this means you have a bullish market structure on this time frame. In terms of your trend wise, it's actually bullish because price is above that. And in terms of your strength of your trend line, it's actually normal because this tree is not aligned. Yeah, so enter a long setup. Break. Yes, 6. Value. Yeah, 9461. Yeah, actually I entered at 9461. So that is my entry. I went for long. In terms of the target wise, this is the two target I was looking for. So basically I look for it here, which is the 9,600 to 700 region. T2 is at 9.8 to 9.9K region. 9K. So yeah, this will be the two targets I have. So the reason why I'm still not entering, okay, I'm entering these long trades because I see this forming a higher high. So there's a change in terms of market structure. That's one, but more before that is already, I would like to highlight what you will see over here is here. So there was actually a break in terms of this trend line as well, this downside trend line. So you can see this bullish, and then this went down, and then it couldn't break any lower. It actually goes up, break this trend line very nicely, but I didn't want to enter here. I could. You could actually, and then after that falls back down, it found support and it breaks above. So the reason why I didn't enter the minute it breaks above this or when I closes my trade is because right above was this 200 simple moving average. Even though it didn't exactly behave or have good strong interaction prior to it, the reason why is I still don't want to enter along right before the resistance. I would rather break higher and take a trade at this point in time. And it's still a good risk to reward setup, as you can see over here. So my potential is somewhere along here. I have somewhere along, yeah, somewhere along here. This is the first one, which is around 1.6 in terms of risk to reward. And then my second target is somewhere here, 2.5. So if you take the average of the two, if both targets are hit, I'm getting a 1.8 kind of risk to reward ratio setup. So that's the rationale behind it. And yeah, so that's it for the day. Otherwise, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, whereby I think it'll be very interesting for both S&P 500 and also Nasdaq, because the futures market is actually open. But let's see how it goes tonight. Otherwise, have a great day, everyone, and see you. Bye bye.